Okay, so review of Snake Eyes. We just saw $88 million budget, in case you're wondering. A very long movie.
Yeah, probably 80 million of that budget went to a CG giant anaconda scene.
Yeah, okay, the movie felt like you combined... Well, first of all, it's a... Snake Eyes is a character from G.I. Joe comics, Larry Hama, 1980s, a huge comic book.
He was a Caucasian man.
He was a blonde,
an Aryan.
Vietnam blonde guy.
Right, Vietnam vet who got his face blown up, but he was also raised with a Japanese American family who were also ninja. So that's how he was trained to be a ninja.
And Storm Shadow.
Storm Shadow was like his adoptive brother. So they grew up together and eventually became enemies.
So, like, if you read G.I., I think G.I. Joe's number one's like 1980.
82.
Somewhere back there. Like, those were really good comic books.
Yeah.
At the time. They later made a cartoon that was horrible. Well, it was a kid's cartoon.
It was watered down.
And they watered down, and then it really went off the rails.
Yeah.
Because you can't show people. It's a war cartoon. It's like, how do you make a war cartoon for kids? You can't.
You can't show people getting killed, so they just shot each other with different colored tracer rounds, and they never hit. And if they did hit a jet fighter, they would explode. Everybody would get out in a parachute. But the comic book people did get killed in the comic book.
Yeah, little X's over the eyes, I think. Okay, so we saw this movie and you think like, oh, G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes. This character in Snake Eyes is going to be like G.I. Joe. It's nothing like G.I. Joe at all whatsoever. It has no feeling of G.I. Joe at all. No. Any of it. Zero. It's just a kung fu
G.I. Joe in name only.
In name only.
It was probably would have been an okay just ninja movie if it didn't have that branding of G.I. Joe, because there would be nothing to expect out of it. But just as like most Hollywood reboots, they pay no attention to the source material. They don't even try. They just use the title and the logo, and that's where it ends.
I can't believe anyone would be unfamiliar with Snake Eyes, but his whole shtick is he wears a cool costume, includes a mask.
And he doesn't speak. This guy in this movie had lots to say. And the whole reason that Snake Eyes doesn't have a voice is because in Vietnam his face basically got blown off, and along with his vocal cords. But nothing like that happened in this. He was talking through the whole movie.
Yeah. Real mediocre movie.
Yeah.
The female part. Like, first I was going to say, I don't think there's any hot chicks in it. Or if they were played down. Because we avoid the male gaze nowadays.
Right.
That's one thing, like, movies post-Weinstein era, it's like they're just trying to play down the male gaze-ish a little bit. Make women less sexy.
Yeah. And, they have to do their whole diversity bit, so they have one of the ninja masters is like an African dude.
Oh god, that was hard.
Which, come on, we all know. Just Japanese would not do that. Yeah. I'm sorry, like, I'm Japanese, I could say it. That's not.
It's just not gonna fly. That's not gonna
ridiculous. Fly. They would never be given an opportunity. And then of course, like, the end. The women save the day. Women team up to save the day.
The black replacement of characters, and women jumping in Hollywood.
Being the true heroes. So.
That's standard Hollywood post like 2018.
Yeah, you could check out. They just need to check those boxes off for every film they make.
Yeah, so we're wondering like when this stuff's gonna turn around.
I really just feel like we're in for a long haul. You think it's gonna be faster? I'm just pessimistic.
Well, you can't have that many bombs before you run out of money. Like, you come up to a hard and fast, like, okay, now we're out of money.
Right.
And people see that, it's like they want to make woke films because these people are, globalist vermin who want to do woke stuff.
It makes, how much did it make?
Opening weekend was $15 million.
Yeah, because it doesn't interest anybody, because you've got a property, you have branding, and then you're gonna like just turn it on its head and completely change the story. So your built-in audiences become totally alienated, and anybody else isn't remotely even interested in it. Probably because of the branding, they're not interested in it.
It's too much of a bait and switch.
Oh, absolutely.
For like 40-year-old neckbeards.
But this is just business as usual. This is like you expect it at this point. Like, I would be surprised if they did something that was a little bit more accurate.
Like with Disney Star Wars, at least the set felt like Star Wars. They're on a desert planet.
Mm-hmm.
It feels cool. And the writing and the characters were bad, but the set, it's like, oh, okay.
It still looked like it was in that world.
Yeah. So this, none of this made sense.
It was a little too...
Okay, dog. You're 80 pounds. No, I don't know. You're 60 pounds, dog. What do you want, little girl? What do you want?
She wants water, I think.
Oh, you want some water? Well, the movie was dog shit. That's about all I gotta say. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, guys. I will see you all next episode.
Peace.
Maybe